What is up, Bomb Squad, Agency? Glad you guys are here. Thanks for coming by to check out the Motiv VIP Affliction ball review. It's free agent bowling with you. If you're new to the channel, welcome in. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for being here. I appreciate it very much. I know some of you were frustrated. I know. It's been weeks and weeks since I put out a video, but you got to understand, high school baseball coach, and because of COVID rules this year, the season was super condensed and was just absolutely insane to deal with. But we're past that. I've had time to get back in the bowling center and put some games on these new pieces that I got, and there's more coming, trust me. But before we get to it, let me give you the three promises as always. Number one, I'm a non-staff bowler. This is a non-staff review. It's all honest and upfront. Number two, every ball I review has at least 10 games on it. This one had 12 at the shooting of the video. And number three, guys, is just about honesty. I want you to know when you come in and you check out one of my reviews that you're getting an honest review based on a body of work and predicated on the work put in to really analyze what this thing is on different shots and different places to really try to understand what this ball does, not fly-by-night stuff. Oh, and let's not forget, so you see this right here. This is one of the new branding images that are going to be on some hats and some other stuff that I've got coming out. You can help fund the channel. You're going to get some super badass hats, and make sure you stay tuned for that because it is for sure coming. As always, make sure you get over to Buddy's Pro Shop. Use the code FABOWL5. That'll give you 5% off your next order, and that's good for everything in the store. So like, shoes, chamois, tape, balls, bags, anything you need, it's good over there. So without further ado, let's get right to it. All right, so this ball is interesting to me. So as you all know, I am not a huge Motiv fan. I like Motiv. I like their stuff. My issue with Motiv is always that I don't seem to be able to carry consistently with their stuff. And it just seemed fitting that in this review it would start with a Stone 9 like that, right? But it actually gets quite good here. So this ball, to me, I feel like the hallmark is power. This is a really, really powerful ball. This is probably the strongest Motiv ball that I've ever thrown. Now, granted, I haven't thrown the Jackal Legacy and some of the newer stuff that they've got coming out. But this thing is super powerful through the pocket. I feel like it's if I had to equate it to another bowling ball in the Motiv line, I feel like it's a ripcord with more back end and more power. And I really like the ripcord. The ripcord is a great ball. I gave my first one away to my buddy Justin Sanchez, and I know he loves his. And then I drilled another one with a different layout, and I really like it now. But the ripcord is just slightly stronger than the Venom Shock for me, and so for me, when it comes to symmetric kind of pieces that they have, I know this is a hybrid, but it reacts more like a solid than it does a pearl, to be honest. It doesn't seem to have the back end snap that you would expect to see with some hybrids. For instance, like the Phase 3. The Phase 3 had a ton of back end being a hybrid, but there was places where it actually struggled. This one seems to be a ball that I think you can use on a lot of different lane conditions, but mostly medium to medium heavy. I think you get anything above medium heavy, I don't think you're going to see much happen with this ball. It's a little longer than the Venom Shock. It's a little longer than the Ripcord Flight, and it just has a little bit more to it. But I love the roll of this ball. You can see in this video I'm using different lines. I'm attacking from different angles, and I'm doing that because I want to see what this ball can do. And I have to be honest, I'm really, really impressed with this ball. First game out of the box with this was a 189. And I was like, oh my God, what have I done here? But took some time, got used to it, didn't change the surface, kind of figured out how it liked to be rolled. And lo and behold, we have a ball that performs really, really well. So in 12 games, as of the shooting of this video with this ball, in those 12 games, if you take out the 189, my average would be significantly higher. But with that in there, it's 221.4. So striking a fair amount of time, 62% of the time it's striking. It's a really solid ball, and I think it's a ball that a lot of people are going to be able to use. I think there's enough to this ball that it can fit myriad people, myriad styles on a lot of different conditions. But again, nothing above medium heavy. You get much higher than that, and I just don't think it's going to do much for you. So you see, I've been running them along here, and I'm thinking, yes, I'm going 290 in this thing, and then I throw it like an idiot, and almost wash it out, almost leave myself some crappy bucket or something, but leave a 3-7 here, and so we finish out this game. Not bad at all. I'd take it in a league setting for sure.
Oh, behave. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Not bad, right? So the question becomes, does the VIP Affliction make the bag? And is it the main bag or one of the totes? Well, the answer is the main bag. It is really, really solid. I really like the cover. I like the looks. The final grade here is an A+. So let's get to the grade sheet, and we can really kind of analyze this. So appearance, I gave it 9 points. This ball looks fantastic. In person, the pictures don't do it justice. At first, I thought, man, this thing is kind of ugly. But in person, this ball looks really, really good. Reliability, I gave it 9 points. And for those of you that are new, that is the motion that's built into the ball. Is that a reliable motion for me to strike with? And the answer here is yes. Yes, it is. So I gave it 9 points there. Repeatability, that is, if I'm doing the same thing every time, is the ball going to react the same every time? And you'd be surprised how often that is not the case. But in this case, it absolutely is. 9.5 points. Finish, 9.5 points. Thing finishes through the deck really well. Not a ton of deflection. There was a few shots in the video that deflected, but I just think that was a product of the condition. And then hitting power is without question a 10. So 47 points, A+, 0.94 in the price to performance ratio. That's way up there. So once again, don't forget to go over to Buddy's Pro Shop. Use that code FABOWL5, get you 5% off of your next order. And again, it is good for everything in the store. So use it. Maybe pick yourself up one of these VIP Afflictions. I want to say a couple of thank yous before I get out of here. Number one, to Arapahoe Bowling Center. These guys always let me come in. They're a family-owned establishment, and I really appreciate what they do. That's the bowler's place to bowl. I promise you that. So if you're in the metro area, check them out. And then, of course, my guy Bobby Layton over at Bobby's Pro Shop there at AMF Aurora. Bolero Aurora now, I guess. Hey, he's got it all. He's a great guy, good ball driller. Can help you get anything you need. So if you're in the market for something, make sure you look him up. If you're local here in the Denver area, go check him out. He's a great guy. And just want to say thanks to all of you for watching. I appreciate it. Make sure you subscribe for the latest stuff. And questions, comments, insults, whatever, I take them all. Email me right there, freeagentbowler@yahoo.com. Once again, guys, thank you very much for coming in, and stay tuned. The next one is coming real quick.